Hello, my people. It's always good and exciting to be here again. And of course, you know that Obasekis convoy was attacked. And guess what was said by Oshiomhole's aide? He alleged that it was Philip Shaibu that sponsored the gunmen. I wonder how that is possible. But really, Oshiomhole has too many things to say at the same time, that both the ones that are true and the ones that are not true, he gets to open his mouth just to say all of that. Because really, by the time he's saying that it was sponsored by Shaibu, it is a suspicion pointing to him. Because if Shaibu would actually sponsor gunmen to attack the governor's convoy, what does he want to gain? He will not become the governor either. So what is his gain? Because of course, well, such things are not expected to actually come out of Adams Oshiomhole, because he's actually, causing more tension in the state. But I'll bring details of this, how the aide actually said that Philip Shaibu sponsored it, and how it was actually Philip Shaibu, if he actually sponsored it. I'll bring you details of this shortly. But before then, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please hit it right away, and also give this video a thumbs up. Yes, hit the like button, and also subscribe to this channel. Okay, guys, without wasting much of your time, let us dive right into the details of this report. As it says that Victor Oshiomhole, an aide to the suspended All Progressive Congress National Chairman Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, who hails from Akpana, has debunked the allegations that the attack of Obaseki convoys by thugs was sponsored by Oshiomhole. Oshoke, in his reaction, alleged that the gunmen were sponsored by the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Comrade Philip Shaibu, and that the vehicle they said was in the convoy of the governor. Oshoke told Vanguard on phone last night the attackers were actually in the governor's convoy. They drove ahead of the governor's convoy from Ayoguiri, and when they got to the village, they started by destroying the billboards I mounted. The one mounted by Chief Lucky James, that of Nick Sedi, and that of Jerome Adegboyega. Then they started shooting around. People ran away into the bushes, and the governor ended up addressing members of his entourage because the villagers ran away. They destroyed the vehicles belonging to Wilson Idaiwo. People have just started coming back to the community, and we are going to make a formal complaint to the police. We ensure that our people did not retaliate, so that it will not be reported that Obaseki was attacked in Oshiomhole's ward, which we know was their intention. However, Obaseki's special advisor on media and communication strategy, Crucio Osage, claimed that the incident occurred in Ward 10 Akpana, where Oshiomhole hails from, and that the thugs were allegedly sponsored by Oshiomhole. He also noted that they were reportedly dislodged by a combined team of security personnel and vigilante groups who repelled their gunshots. Osage said the state deputy governor, Comrade Philip Shaibu, gave them a hot chase. According to Osage, the pandemonium caused by the gunshots and the hurling of stones stalled the governor's convoy temporarily before the word-to-word campaign train berthed at Adams Oshiomhole's corridor at Akpana Market Square in Ward 10. Meanwhile, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has said it would deploy no fewer than 20,000 Àttáçk staff for the conduct of the September 19 governorship poll in Edo State. From Bolade Aginla, the technical advisor to INEC chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu, said this during a virtual meeting with journalists in Edo organized by the Internal Press Council (IPC) on the role of journalists in Edo election. So guys, you can see that it is getting hotter and messier, because of course I do not expect that candidates will begin to attack themselves in the name of election, because of you never can tell when a stray bullet could touch any of the candidates, and that is the end of it, just because they want to make the other feel like, okay, they are not welcome in a particular local government or in a particular ward. Because right now you can see how fingers are being pointed to each other, as the aide to Oshiomhole says that it was actually Shaibu that sponsored these people that attacked the convoy of the governor. And also you can see that the publicity manager also said to the governor also said that it was Oshiomhole's people that also attacked the governor of the state in his local government. So you can see that the fingers are being pointed to each other, which is not right, because at the end of the day, anybody could actually lose their life in the midst of that shootout. Because of course the report that Oshiomhole's aide brought, he said that the attackers were actually in the governor's convoy, that they drove ahead of the governor's convoy from Ayogiri, and when they got to the village, they started to destroy the billboards that he even mounted. They destroyed he said they also destroyed the billboard mounted by Chief Lucky James, and that of Nick Sedi and that of Jerome Adegboyega, and he kept on saying that these people started shooting around, and some of the people in that community ran into the bushes, and he ended up he said the governor came out and decided to address the members of his entourage because the villagers ran away, so that it would also have votes in that area. But of course you can see that this story is not complete, because even Osage also came out and also told everyone, that is the special advisor on media and communication strategy, also claimed that the incident occurred in Ward 10 of Akpana, where Oshiomhole hails from, and that the thugs were allegedly sponsored by Oshiomhole. He also said that they were reportedly dislodged by a combined team of security personnel and vigilante groups who repelled their gunshot, and so on, that there were so many things. Osage also said that the state's deputy governor, Philip Shaibu, also gave them a hot chase, that when they came out, that he was running after them to ensure that everything stops. And he also said that according to Osage, the pandemonium caused by the gunshots and the hurling of stones stalled the governor's convoy temporarily before the word-to-word campaign train berthed at Adams Oshiomhole's corridor at Akpana Market Square in Ward 10. So you can see that they were just there pointing fingers at each other and putting blames on each other. But really, it shouldn't get to this extent where everyone has to start fighting and causing problem for each other. It shouldn't get to that extent that they will have to attack candidates. And also, electorate should also forbid any form of violence, because it is not going to help. It is not going to make your candidate win. At the end of the day, it will just be the electorate that will lose their lives, not even the candidate, because it will only be a threat to the candidate. But at the end of the day, it is the electorate that are being affected most of the time. And we have seen cases of that so many times in Nigeria. So it is advisable that candidates and also parties should call their party members for everyone to respect themselves and respect their parties, to ensure that their candidates win the forthcoming election. So guys, you can see that it is really getting hot, but I hope and I pray that the people of Edo State really put their hands together to ensure that there's a peaceful election in Edo State. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and also give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.